Kylie Olivares. I'm here at Arrive AI. I do some communications, PR, all kinds of fun stuff with a really fun company. Standing with me, Chairman CEO Dan O'Toole. This has been years in the making, and this summer is getting really exciting. So, kind of start from the beginning quickly. Cornfields in Indiana is where it all started.
You can't escape them, right?
And you were driving by, saw a drone flying?
Yeah, I was driving by. I'm always seeing what's going on in the business world, right? I just happened to see Jeff Bezos talking about drones, and I started kind of daydreaming about that. I happened to see this drone out. I was driving, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. So I thought, okay, everybody's thinking about drone delivery, but what's going to happen, right? And then you have robots and all these unmanned driverless vehicles. You have to safeguard what you're delivering or getting picked up.
So a little background on Dan. He's a serial entrepreneur who isn't a newbie when it comes to innovations and figuring out patents and what to do, just kind of getting that ball rolling. So you saw this, you had the idea, then you went to work on getting a patent designed, basically, to submit.
I did. I've lost out on a couple of major patents over my career, and I just learned that when one person has an idea, it's like a rule: 10 people have that same idea at the same time. So I rushed home, literally. My mind was overflowing. I couldn't wait to get these ideas down.
And that hasn't changed, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately. I need to slow down, but we're getting there. But yeah, I ran in, wrote all this down, called my patent attorney, John Richardson, who's with us, said, John, I got to file this by Monday because I don't want to lose another race, right? So got it all, worked on it all week, gave it to him, filed it, beat Amazon by 4 days.
Yeah, the rush paid off.
It did.
So 4 days, if you missed that, Amazon came with a similar patent just 4 days later. It didn't get it because Dan had secured it already.
Yeah,
so
it's amazing. I waited 3 years for that patent to issue, and I oscillated every day. I'd wake up, well, I got this huge patent, it's gonna be great. And then the next day I'd say, what are the odds that I really beat anybody? And you don't know until it issues. And when it issued, it was revealed that I did win the race.
And that in itself is a huge value to Arrive AI. It's the only technology of its kind in the world, and it's patented.
That's right. We have a first position patent portfolio. We've got several patents at this point, over 150 claims, not only in the US, but throughout the world. And we're executing that every day.
So from an investor standpoint, you could say, even though it's not publicly traded yet, which is coming soon,
Right.
There's a lot of value, especially getting it on the ground floor.
Hey, when you beat Amazon to something they want, that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
So the sky's the limit. We got a lot of opportunity, and we're really executing.
And so this being such a complicated product, it's powered by AI. It accepts smart deliveries, autonomous deliveries. So we're talking about drones, ground robots, driverless vehicles. Traditional mail carriers as well can interact with these smart mailboxes. We don't really know exactly
Right.
what we're gonna call it yet because it doesn't exist.
Somebody that I know who might be standing here said the smart mailbox powered by AI. I think that's a great way to sum it up, right?
There's a QR code on the top. It knows exactly where it's going. It's efficient, it's secure, keeps the porch pirates away. Just one thing after another. Environmental benefits as well to all of these components. But what I was getting at is it's such a complicated product. It's been years in the making and fundraising that has taken time because you want to introduce it right.
Perception is reality. You got one shot to make a first impression, right? So it has to be 110%. You can't put it out when it's 90%. We're in an industry where you're actually judged by your failures, not your successes, right? If we went out and delivered to you 1,000,000 times in a row and you love it and all that, then the 1,000,000 the first time that we delivered to you and you were expecting something and then it didn't make it in or whatever, now that's what you're going to remember. So it's important.
And for those early investors who are like, when is this going
Right.
to happen? We are so close. And just from I think coming on as the newest person on the team now,
Yep.
watching on a daily basis the work and the teamwork, and all of the little details that are being discussed and implemented on a daily basis in order to bring this product to life is insane.
It is. You have to think of everything.
Yes.
And there's still things that you don't know, right?
It's so much behind the scenes that there's no way you could ever let people know exactly what you're doing every day. It's just mind-blowing.
Well, that's the fun part about
Yeah.
it, right? Every day is a new day. You come in, I think our culture is excitement, impassioned people, all working toward the same goal. And that's rare to find, right?
It is.
I mean, we're glad we got you, Kylie.
I'm happy to
You're
be
doing
here.
a great job. I love your attitude, and you embody what we're doing here. So I appreciate you even doing this with me here today.
I believe in it. I mean,
know.
this is the future,
It
you know,
is,
and
it
the
is.
faster people can wrap their minds around that and jump on board with this, the faster it's just going to be a household name.
Absolutely. It's going to change your life. When the cell phone came out, you know, people didn't pay a lot of attention. All of a sudden, every, you know, kind of a pop culture moment, you take a family photo and everybody in the photo's on their phone,
Yep.
right? And that's kind of the same fabric of your life that we're going to be.
Yeah.
And that's what's exciting. All your commerce through your Arrive Point, through your app, you know, shipping, delivering, all those kind of things, all notifications, heated and cooled. You can have recurring orders. You can do returns, all these kind of things.
And we did just rebrand to Arrive AI.
That's right.
We wanted to make sure that the AI was emphasized because that is kind of the bread and butter to how this whole machine works.
It really is. You know, AI has been a component since day one. Big data, AI, those are all things that we've attributed half of our projected valuation and revenue stream based on that. But the funny thing is the market is just now starting to celebrate that. So we're really excited that we've had that play and vision the whole time, and just to be more accurate and in sync with that, Arrive AI.
And kind of summarizing how the AI works, because again, it's another really complicated integration with all of this to explain how it actually works. But basically, the larger the network, the smarter and more powerful it gets, and it can learn your habits
That's
and make
right.
your life more convenient by knowing, oh, hey, Linda comes home from work at 5 p.m. each day. Let's deliver packages on her street to the 5 people who come home at 5 p.m. every day.
AI can have an impact on everything. At its most basic foundation, AI needs data. There's not going to be any platform out there that's going to be able to deliver more data than we will when we're built out. So it's a natural progression for us, and it's really exciting to have that, all those learnings, and be able to share all that through the AI and see where that goes.
So it's an ADN, an autonomous delivery network. Is how all of this kind of speaks to each other.
I'd like you to give me a sentence with all acronyms. Can you do that?
I probably could.
I think you could.
We used US DOT data with the EPA in order to figure out a lot of analysis for our ADN. There we go.
Using AI.
Using AI.
Is that okay?
Yes, we
Thank
got
you.
it.
You did it. Good job. I'm proud of you. And this is Kai, K-A-I.
AI,
Kylie,
right?
but we changed it up a little bit.
We all have nicknames around here. It's just part of the recruitment process.
That's right.
I guess.
You gotta get your way.
All right, Dan. Pleasure talking to you.
Kylie.
And I know you are busy. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up, and this is just a little tip of the iceberg as far as some content that we're going to be delivering, and some exciting announcements to come.
Great job.
To be continued.
Thanks, guys.